In a world where the ordinary masks the extraordinary, there are those who are called to a destiny beyond the realm of the common man. This is the epic saga of the Zoharians, individuals leading seemingly mundane lives, who are destined for a quest of extraordinary proportions. Each one has been touched by the mystical, gifted with phenomenal abilities, and chosen to battle the unseen terrors that threaten the existence of mankind. Meet Sarah, a scholar of the grand city of New York, who possesses the miraculous ability to mend. Or David, a tiller of the earth from the tranquil plains of Kansas, who discovered his power to command the elements when a devastating tornado bowed to his will. Each Zoharian has a tale, a moment of revelation when the veil of the ordinary was torn asunder, unveiling a world teeming with hidden forces and dangers. A world that could have been torn from the pages of a fantastical epic, where the extraordinary is commonplace and heroes are forged, not born. As we journey deeper into the realm of these Zoharians, we find that their battles are not fought on the fields of the physical world. Instead, they wage war in the unseen realm, a mystical domain where supernatural entities dwell. This is a world that defies the laws of nature and physics, a world teeming with jinn, demons, and other supernatural beings. Envision a parallel universe existing right alongside ours, yet hidden from our senses. It's a realm where the fabric of time and space is woven differently, where the impossible becomes possible. Now picture the Zoharians navigating this intricate, chaotic world. The Zoharians are not only aware of this hidden realm, but also interact with it regularly. Their abilities allow them to perceive the unseen, to sense the presence of supernatural entities, and to combat them. But this is no easy task. The supernatural entities they face are complex adversaries, each with their unique abilities and motives. In this unseen realm, danger is not just a physical threat, but a sinister, unpredictable force. As the Zoharians navigate this labyrinthine world, they encounter a myriad of supernatural entities, each with their unique abilities and motives. Some are malevolent, seeking to sow discord and destruction. These entities are the true threats, the ones the Zoharians must prepare to face. Picture the deepest, darkest corners of your imagination, where your most primal fears take form. Now imagine these fears taking shape, gaining substance, becoming real. Yet, not all entities are malevolent. Some are merely lost, trapped between realms, causing inadvertent harm. These entities pose a different kind of threat. Even in the heart of danger, amidst the chaos and uncertainty of the unseen realm, there exists a quieter, more personal battle. The Zoharians, despite their exceptional abilities, are not immune to the experiences of isolation and loneliness. Picture this. You have a unique gift that sets you apart, but it also isolates you, makes you different. You're alone, not by choice, but by circumstance. This is the paradox of being a Zoharian. The unseen realm, while being a physical threat, also poses an emotional challenge. The Zoharians find themselves grappling with their solitude, their isolation, echoing the silent corridors of the unseen realm. It is a lonely journey, one that requires them to confront their deepest fears and insecurities. Imagine the cold, vast emptiness of the unseen realm. It mirrors their solitude, their feelings of isolation, but within this solitude they find strength. They learn to embrace their loneliness, to use it as a tool, a catalyst for growth and self-discovery. For it is in the quiet moments of solitude that the Zoharians truly begin to understand their capabilities, their purpose. They learn to channel their isolation into determination, their loneliness into resilience. The unseen realm is not just a place of danger and mystery, but also a mirror reflecting their inner struggles, their journey towards self-discovery. It's in this solitude, this loneliness, that the Zoharians find the courage to stand, to fight, to survive. And it's in this solitude that they prepare for the solitary quest that awaits them. Between the struggle with loneliness and the start of their solitary quest, there is a pivotal moment for the Zoharians. A moment when they must confront their fear and uncertainty. The unseen realm is a place of mystery and danger, yes, but it is also a place of the unknown. And it is the unknown that the Zoharians fear the most. How do they prepare for something they can't see, can't understand, can't predict? The fear is not just of the unseen realm, but of their own capabilities. What if their powers are not enough? What if they fail? These fears are not unique to the Zoharians. They are fears we all face when confronted with the unknown. But it's in this moment of fear and uncertainty that the Zoharians find their resolve. They confront their fears not by running away, but by facing them head-on. They use their fear as motivation, as fuel for their quest. They channel their uncertainty into determination, their fear into courage. And in doing so, they prepare themselves for the solitary quest that lies ahead. because it's not the fear of the unknown that defines them, but how they react to it. And the Zoharians, they choose to face it, to conquer it, because they are not just warriors, they are survivors. And survivors, they don't surrender to fear, they conquer it. Before their solitary quest can truly begin, the Zoharians must face a challenge of a different kind, one that is all too familiar to many of us: poverty. Despite their powers, the Zoharians are not immune to the struggles of the human world. They encounter the harsh realities of destitution, of hunger, and of homelessness. They see the pain of those left behind, of those forgotten and dismissed. It's a stark contrast to the mystical battles they are accustomed to, yet it's a fight that is just as important, if not more so. This encounter with poverty doesn't weaken the Zoharians. Instead, it strengthens their resolve. It reminds them of the world they're fighting for, of the people they've sworn to protect. It's a humbling experience, grounding them in the reality of human existence. It makes them realize that their powers alone are not enough to fight the unseen realm. They need more than power. They need compassion, understanding, and humility. They need to fight not just for themselves, but for those who can't. It's a pivotal moment in their journey, a moment that shapes their quest, a moment that defines their purpose. Fresh from the harsh reality of poverty, the Zoharians face yet another human hardship: illness. They come across the frail and the sick, the weak and the dying. They see the fragility of human life, the vulnerability of the body, the inevitable decay that comes with time. It's a sobering experience, one that makes them question their own immortality. They're not immune to disease, they discover, as one by one they fall ill. It's not a deadly affliction, but it weakens them, slows them down. Their powers are muted, their strength diminished. They're forced to rely on each other, to lean on one another for support. They experience the helplessness that comes with sickness, the frustration of being bedridden, the fear of the unknown, but in their weakness, they find strength. They learn to persevere, to fight back, to rise above their limitations. They learn that being mortal doesn't make them weak, it makes them resilient. It's a lesson they carry with them into their solitary quest, a lesson that shapes their future battles, a lesson that reminds them of their humanity. Emerging from their encounter with mortality, the Zoharians find a newfound strength within themselves. They harness their unique abilities not just as a means of survival, but as a beacon of hope for humanity. Each Zoharian showcases their power, demonstrating the breadth and depth of their capabilities. They are more than just their abilities. They are symbols of resilience, courage, and determination. Their powers are not just for show, they are tools for protection, for safeguarding those who cannot protect themselves. The Zoharians do not shy away from their responsibility. They embrace it. They own it. They understand that with great power comes great responsibility. They are determined to use their abilities for the greater good, to shield humanity from the unseen dangers that lurk in the shadows. They are the guardians, the protectors, the light in the darkness. The Zoharians stand tall, their powers pulsating with energy, their eyes gleaming with resolve. They are ready for whatever comes their way. This is their promise to humanity, their vow to protect, their pledge to fight. This is their strength, their courage, their determination. This is the strength of the Zoharians. After showcasing their strength and resolve, the Zoharians know that their journey is far from over. They must prepare for the challenges that lie ahead. They retreat to their sanctuary, a sacred space known only to them, where they can focus on their training. The air crackles with energy as they tap into their unique abilities, pushing their limits and honing their skills. Their focus is unwavering, their resilience unwavering. They train not just their bodies, but their minds as well. They meditate, finding peace within the chaos, seeking clarity amidst the uncertainty. Each Zoharian has a unique skill set, and they spend hours mastering their abilities. They spar with each other, learning not just how to control their powers, but also how to adapt and react to the powers of others. They understand that their mission will require them to work together, to combine their strengths and cover for each other's weaknesses. But they also train alone, delving into the depths of their own powers, pushing their limits, testing their endurance. They understand that their individual strength will be the foundation of the collective strength of the group. As they train, they also prepare mentally for the mission. They understand the gravity of their task, the responsibility that rests on their shoulders. They know that they are the last line of defense for humanity, and they are prepared to do whatever it takes to protect it. This is their journey of preparation, a journey that will test their mental, physical, and emotional strength. But they are ready. They are the Zoharians, the guardians of humanity, and they will not falter. Amidst the rigorous training and mental preparation, the Zoharians also observe a unique practice, the ritual of ablution. This is not a mere act of physical cleansing, but also a spiritual purification, a way of connecting with their inner selves, their powers. They gather around a sacred spring, hidden deep within their sanctuary. This spring, infused with their ancestors' energies, holds a significant place in their culture and traditions. The water is pure, clear, almost shimmering with a mystical energy. They dip their hands into the cool water, each droplet resonating with the power of their lineage. As they cleanse their bodies, they also cleanse their minds, washing away doubts, fears, and uncertainties. The ritual is silent, the only sound being the gentle trickle of the water and the rhythmic breathing of the Zoharians. This act of cleanliness goes beyond mere hygiene. It's a symbol of their commitment to their mission, a promise to uphold the traditions of their ancestors, and a testament to their unwavering dedication. They emerge from the ritual refreshed, rejuvenated, their bodies glowing with a newfound energy, their minds clear and focused. They are ready to face the challenges that lie ahead, their spirits undeterred, their resolve unbreakable. They are the Zoharians, the protectors of humanity, and they will not falter. After their ritual ablution, the Zoharians indulge in another unique practice, the use of perfumes and fragrances. This is not just about smelling pleasant. It's a celebration of the senses, an appreciation of life's finer aspects. Each Zoharian has a signature scent, a fragrance that resonates with their personality, their power. They gather around a table adorned with vials of various perfumes, each one carrying a distinct aroma, some as potent as the forest after a rainstorm, others as gentle as the morning dew on spring flowers. The Zoharians select their fragrance, the scent enveloping them like a cloak, a subtle yet powerful statement of their identity. The process is slow, almost meditative, as they take the time to appreciate each note, each undertone. This act of scenting themselves is a symbol of their individuality, a celebration of their uniqueness. The fragrances linger in the air, a gentle reminder of their presence, their essence. Amidst the hardships and struggles, this ritual serves as a reminder that life is not just about survival, but also about enjoyment, about appreciating the beauty in the mundane, about living each moment to its fullest. They are the Zoharians, the protectors of humanity, and they understand the value of life's finer aspects. Following their ritual of scenting, the Zoharians retreat to a sacred space, a place of tranquility and peace. Here, they engage in a practice as old as time itself, prayer and remembrance. This isn't about religious dogma or doctrine, it's about a spiritual connection, an acknowledgement of a higher power, a grounding force amidst the chaos. Each Zoharian, in their unique way, begins to pray, their words a soft murmur in the air. Some kneel, some stand, some sit, but all are united in their reverence, their humility. The room is filled with a profound sense of serenity, a tranquility that transcends the physical realm. They remember the divine, their connection to it, their reliance on it. This is not just about seeking strength or guidance. It's about gratitude, about acknowledging the divine force that flows through them, that empowers them. Amidst the solitude of their quest, this act of prayer and remembrance serves as a source of comfort, a beacon of hope. They are the Zoharians, the protectors of humanity, and they understand the power of faith, of prayer, of remembrance. After their spiritual connection to the divine, the Zoharians turn to another source of strength and grounding, their families. Despite their unique abilities and responsibilities, they never forget the importance of their roots. They visit their parents, their in-laws, their siblings, and their loved ones. They exchange stories, share meals, and seek wisdom from the elders. Their families serve as a reminder of their purpose, their mission, and their duty to protect humanity. The bonds they share are unbreakable, forged in love, respect, and mutual support. Each visit, each interaction strengthens these bonds, providing the Zoharians with emotional sustenance and motivation. They carry these family ties with them, a source of comfort and reassurance on their solitary quest. The Zoharians understand that family is not just about blood relations. It's about shared experiences, shared values, and shared dreams. It's about standing together, supporting each other, and facing the world as one. The Zoharians' strength lies not only in their abilities, but also in their unshakable family bonds. In the aftermath of their familial bonding, the Zoharians find themselves facing their solitary quests with renewed vigor. Their families' love and support, their shared stories, and the wisdom of their elders have fortified them. Armed with this emotional sustenance, they march into the belly of the beast, the unseen realm. Their solitary quests bring them face to face with the forces of darkness. These forces, embodiments of fear, uncertainty, poverty, illness, and loneliness, challenge the Zoharians' resolve. The Zoharians, however, stand firm. Their training, their unique abilities, their connection to the divine, and their unbreakable family bonds all come into play. Each Zoharian battles their respective darkness, using their unique abilities to counter and overcome. It's a hard-fought battle, a dance between light and darkness, a struggle for balance. The darkness tries to overpower them, to make them yield, to make them surrender. But the Zoharians, fueled by their purpose, their duty to protect humanity, refuse to back down. Ultimately, after what feels like an eternity, the Zoharians emerge victorious. They have defeated the forces of darkness, proving once again that light always triumphs over darkness. Their victory, however, is not just for them. It's a victory for humanity, a promise of protection, a beacon of hope. Their solitary quests have led them to this victory over darkness, propelling them closer to their ultimate triumph. Following their victory over darkness, the Zoharians find themselves in need of replenishment and fortification. The unseen realm is full of dangers, and they must continually reinforce their defenses. In this scene, we delve into the mystical world of the Zoharians' protection rituals. As the camera pans over the group, we see them gathered in a sacred circle, the air heavy with the scent of burning incense. They hold their hands high, palms facing the sky, in a universal sign of prayer. Each Zoharian, in their own way, is reaching out to the divine, seeking protection and guidance for the solitary quests that lie ahead. The voiceover softly narrates, "In the heart of every Zoharian lies the understanding that power alone is not enough to overcome the unseen terrors. They must also seek protection from the divine, fortify their spirits, and cleanse their energies." Incense, a symbol of their connection to the earth, is used extensively in their rituals. The smoke, rising high, is believed to carry their prayers to the heavens. As they chant in harmony, their voices rising and falling in a rhythm that is both ancient and timeless, we see them drawing symbols in the air. These symbols, complex and intricate, are part of the protective incantations they are casting, forming a protective shield around them. The scene ends with a close shot of the incense burning, its smoke winding upwards, disappearing into the darkness. The voiceover concludes, "In their fight against darkness, the Zoharians are not alone. The divine is with them, their rituals a testament to their faith. As they prepare for their solitary quests, they do so with the protection of the divine, their rituals acting as a beacon of light in the unseen realm." This scene, while providing a serene contrast to the previous ones, reinforces the Zoharians' spiritual connection and their reliance on divine protection in their solitary quests. Embarking on a solitary quest, with the weight of the world on their shoulders, the Zoharians delve deep into their training. This is no ordinary training session. It's a venture into the unknown, a plunge into the unseen realm. Each Zoharian has a unique ability, a special power that isolates them, sets them apart. It's a test of wills, a battle against the unseen, a solitary journey into the depths of their own abilities. They train not only to enhance their powers, but also to sharpen their instincts, to strengthen their resolve, to build resilience against the relentless forces that threaten and scare them. As the dust of battle settles and a new dawn breaks, the world breathes a sigh of relief. Standing tall and triumphant are the Zoharians, our silent protectors. Their victory, hard-won against the forces of darkness, heralds the end of the threatening shadow that once loomed over humanity. The Zoharians, our warriors of light, have not only defeated the forces of darkness, but also unveiled an unseen world. Their victory is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit, the power of unity, and the strength of the individual. The Zoharians, resolute in victory, maintain their watch, shielding humanity from the unseen threats. Their tale of courage, sacrifice, and determination continues to inspire us, reassuring us that in the face of darkness we are never alone. We have the Zoharians, our silent guardians, ever vigilant.